Nutritionist, chef, and kitchen seduction expert Karen Diggs longs for golden moments of gastronomic euphoria. In other words, that yummy feeling in her tummy. And she finds them tucked away on Mission Street in San Francisco at a place called Angkor Borei.
My name is Chin Han. My restaurant's name Angkor Borei restaurant. In 1987, I started to work here to be a waitress in here. And in 1999, I take over this place until now.
My name is Tom. I am the chef at Angkor Borei. Everything from my kitchen gonna be taste good and looking good. Everything the fresh.
Tom, he come work here for a short time. We met, and after that he's gone somewhere. I don't know where he go. And in 1999, and we met again. And after that, we get married. When the people come here, they always feel like very calm and welcome, like a family cooking at home.
All right, Karen, how long have you been going to Angkor Borei?
Over 15 years.
Ah, it's been in business for almost 30 years, right?
That's what I understand. Remarkable, isn't it?
It is, it is. And why do you keep going back?
Well, you know, I just really love powerful spices, the aromatics, and I really feel that it is a true taste of Cambodia. From the service, Chin Han, who's the owner, she's always so gracious.
And she's Cambodian.
She's Cambodian.
And her husband Tom's the chef, and he's Thai. So
right,
there's
there's a little bit of a conflict, but Chin Han always wins, okay, which is important. And I just feel like that I'm always treated really well. Never been disappointed with any dish that I've ordered there. One appetizer that I cannot do without on the menu is very boring. It just says fresh spinach leaves. Yes. But I call it the 7 treasures. So you sort of do your own, you know, you open the spinach leaf, you put these little dainties into the leaf, you drizzle it with the tamarind sauce, and then you roll it up, and then you pop it into your mouth. And then when you bite into it, explosion of flavors just kind of permeate your mouth, and it's just a most exquisite appetizer to kind of whet your appetite.
And do you have a go-to dish, something that every time you go you order?
I do. It's the amok, which is a steamed fish mousse that's served in a basket made out of banana leaves. It's ethereal, but then substantial at the same time. Light, but earthy. Literally, let's say, I dream about it. Repeatedly.
The look was just beautiful. It was a smooth mousse texture with fish pieces inside, so the texture varied as you ate it. A beautiful presentation. Flavors were subtle. I was pleased that the owners knew the source of their fish. That was catfish, farmed locally, and very clean, fresh flavor. I loved it.
I didn't order that. I apologize, but we asked what should we order, and the young woman suggested there's a pumpkin curry. It wasn't heavily spiced at all, but you said you like the pungent. I'm not so much with the pungent spices, but it was really multi-layer with these gorgeous vegetables and this flavor profile that really made me feel like the taste that I would have at holidays growing up as a kid. It was so warm and welcoming.
And that's certainly one of their signatures. They have a whole special menu for their pumpkin curry dishes.
I didn't know that. We ordered everything that we could possibly order. I was like, I want one of those, and one of those, and one of those, and one of those, and I'll have some beer as well. No amok, no amok. And the young woman was like, I'll come back in a minute to finish your order because you're ordering far too much food. And which I thought was really sweet. She's like, really, you want all of that? Yes, I want all of that. And the pumpkin soup, but we're not taking anything off.
I also love the pumpkin curry. So it's served in a dramatic bowl of, the pumpkin is actually squash. It's not what we call pumpkin. And it's served in a half shell of the squash itself. It was beautiful and tasty. And then my partner ordered a chili chicken, which was prepared in a way that looked like a classic Chinese preparation, but the flavors were different. The flavors were distinct, and they were Cambodian and very distinct from Thai.
And it's interesting to talk about Cambodian and Thai, and people, you know, and I've often heard it described that Cambodian food is a little less spicy maybe than Thai. It tends to a little sweeter lemongrass kind of character,
There are these two boys who are sitting at the table next to us, and I actually asked, "Are you Cambodian?" And the one fellow said, "Well, no, I'm not. I'm Thai." And the one sitting across from him was Holland. He's like, "Why don't people ask me if I'm Cambodian?" And he was, and he had actually asked for a dish from his childhood, and the young woman who was waiting table said, "We don't have that, but we have this, and it has a similar flavor profile." And he was like thrilled. I mean, don't you think you can talk to the people at the next table, which is sort of
and
sweet
the place
and nice.
itself is very comfortable, isn't it? It's you've got the ambiance.
It just has a very welcoming, homey feeling. Right. You know you're walking into a place that someone has a lot of pride in presentation.
Right. And it's quite a friendly place for vegetarians. Over 50% of the menu really is focused on vegetarian options.
Yeah, absolutely. In the back of the menu, there's a lot of mock dishes, so mock duck, mock chicken, mock beef, and it's all vegetarian.
All right, this is your restaurant, Karen. Give us a quick summary.
You know, for an authentic taste of Cambodia and to be in the mission, go to Angkor Borei. You won't be disappointed.
All right, and Peppy?
A fun, pleasant neighborhood restaurant, traditional Cambodian food. I'd go there frequently.
Okay, and Joel?
Completely surprised. I think that if I had a group of people, I would certainly bring them there. Absolutely order everything I could. 2 people, I may order too much, but I'd absolutely go back again. Delicious.
All right, if you would like to try Angkor Borei, it's on Mission at Cortlandt and 30th in San Francisco. The telephone number is 415-550-8417. It's open for lunch Monday through Saturday and every day for dinner. Reservations are accepted, and the average price for dinner is around $30.